A new report reveals a top Democrat on the Senate Intelligence Committee was seeking a meeting with the author of the anti-Trump dossier. One America's Kristian Rouz looks into the matter.
A series of newly released text messages reveal a connection between the top Democrat on the Senate Intelligence Committee and Russian oligarch Oleg Deripaska, who is a key ally of President Putin. The confidential text messages show last year Democrat Senator Mark Warner had extensive conversations with Deripaska's lobbyist in Washington, Adam Waldman. Senator Warner sought to contact the author of the debunked Trump dossier, Christopher Steele, and Deripaska's lobbyist promised he could help. However, it turns out the conversation had little to do with getting Steele to talk with Senator Warner, as Deripaska sought to testify before Congress himself to allegedly express his disappointment with Hillary Clinton.
I think it's a various lobby group in various interests. You remember, all campaigns, before Olympic. They've been intentionally, screwing any efforts, from Russian side to be normal, to look normal in the West.
The texts show Senator Warner sought to talk to Steele between March and May of 2017, bypassing the Intelligence Committee, which wanted to have Steele for testimony. Senator Warner told Waldman his conversation with Steele could help the US, whilst Waldman suggested Deripaska could set up the meeting in London. Further, the texts show Senator Warner's interest in having such a meeting in a private setting, so there is no paper trail left.
Get lost, please. Thank you.
Waldman is the president and founder of the Washington lobbying firm The Endeavor Group, representing Deripaska since 2009, mainly to resolve his visa ban imposed 3 years prior. Waldman is known to have ties with Hillary Clinton and allegedly helped mediate a deal proposed by Deripaska to acquire the automaker Opel from US company GM back in 2009 to save the latter from bankruptcy. The joint Russian-German consortium Magna reportedly donated between $500,000 and $1 million to the Clinton Foundation to unlock the acquisition. However, despite the generous donations, Clinton nixed the Russian-German bid to purchase Opel in early November 2009. On the other hand, according to a report under the Foreign Agents Registration Act, in the 6 months to May 2016, Waldman received almost $300,000 from Deripaska, mainly to promote his business interest, as well as providing legal and political solutions. The Russians allege Clinton, confident she would become US president since as early as 2013, played the Russian card to mobilize the American public against the evil Russians in order to safeguard herself against the Russian claims to deliver on her promises.
The Russian government has engaged in espionage against Americans. They have hacked American websites, American accounts of private people, of institutions.
Subsequently, last year, Deripaska himself sought to talk to Congress about the alleged Russian meddling with the election. The Russian oligarch is reportedly angry with Clinton, who he referred to as inviting and accepting bribes, but failing to deliver on the agreement.
He has no respect for her. He has no respect for our president. And I'll tell you what, we're in very serious trouble because we have a country with tremendous numbers of nuclear warheads. Look, Putin, from everything I see, has no respect for this person.
Meanwhile, the text conversations between Senator Warner and Waldman also discussed Deripaska's possible cooperation with the Intelligence Committee. The Congress refused to talk to Deripaska in May 2017. Following the Congress's decision, the text conversations between Senator Warner and Waldman stopped. Kristian, Rouz, One American News.
We can use your help. Call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call today.